If you're trying to fall pregnant and things aren't going to plan, it can be hard to know who to turn to for the right kind of advice. Your GP or primary healthcare provider should be your first call. But what if you are considering or have been recommended fertility treatment? There are many misconceptions when it comes to accessing fertility treatment in South Australia. For example, who can access treatment and how much does it cost? Just to name a few. We are here to dispel some of those common myths for you. This is simply not the case. There are widespread variations in IVF success rates between different clinics across South Australia and Australia. If you are thinking about having fertility treatment or in the process of having treatment, ask your clinic what their success rate and live birth rates are. All medical treatment should be individually personalised for your particular needs. At Repromed, their fertility specialists will work with you on a treatment plan that is most appropriate for you and will give you the best chance of falling pregnant. In SA, there are a few IVF clinics, all of whom are privately owned. There is no real difference in cost between each of these clinics for a standard IVF cycle. At Repromed, one cycle of IVF could cost somewhere around $2,500 out of pocket. This price takes into account the rebate you'll receive from Medicare and if you have private health insurance. The primary responsibility of all medical professionals is to provide patients the highest level of care. At Repromed, patients' wellbeing is a primary focus for their doctors, nurses, scientists, counsellors and support staff. And they know that not all treatments lead to IVF. Repromed's fertility doctors are fully aware of their obligations to only provide services that are clinically indicated. So if there are other options to IVF that will help you to fall pregnant, at Repromed you will know what they are, what their success rate is, and you'll be fully involved in the decision-making process of your treatment. While it may be true that most people do know each other in Adelaide, the highest level of importance is placed on maintaining patient privacy here at Repromed. So much so, this purpose-built clinic has separate waiting areas and a car park with an internal lift that takes you directly into their day surgeries reception area. In 2017, the laws changed here in South Australia, which means anyone, regardless of relationship status or gender, can now access fertility treatment. This means that if you are in a same-sex relationship or a single female, you can now access treatment without a medical diagnosis of infertility. Visiting a clinic like Repromed is not only for people who are seeking help with falling pregnant. There are also many other reasons why you may access treatment. You may want your eggs frozen or you're about to start chemotherapy. So if you're ready, call Repromed for a consultation with a qualified fertility specialist.